There's a twist in modern love stories, and it is called marriage. It is now about demanding jobs, stress, housework, and even delayed pregnancies. There is less shared time with their partners. The story of these couples is not theirs alone. "25-year-old Hani Bajaj is a final year student at Srishti School of Art, Design and Technology, Bangalore. 2 years ago, she married Vivek Agarwal, who works as a senior business analyst in investment banking in the same city. Hani and Vivek belong to Marwari business families, but they opted for professional careers.
I have kind of known her since a pretty young age.
Our parents know each other because we're from the same small town, Siliguri. So they suggested that if you guys like each other, if you know you're going to get married, might as well spend more time together. And both of you can continue with your job and my studies. So even from my in-laws side, I never had any kind of, expectation that I'm going to stop studying or it's going to hamper my professional life.
I support the old traditional views. Marriage for me, especially after getting married, I realized that it's not just about both of us, it's also about families. So both families are happy, then both of us are also happy in turn.
Some of my faculty took it in a very positive way, whereas some did caution me about being in a professional field like design, where you really don't have a 9-to-5 job, It's almost a 24-hour job that you do. They did caution me about marriage and its responsibility and the kind of expectation which automatically comes.
Is to try and conceptualize at its extreme. What would extreme?
I feel life changes a lot after marriage when you're staying with the family, and here we just do stay together. So it's not exactly, you're living a household life. It's very, very flexible. We are a modern couple, so it's not like I'm managing the house alone. He does help me, has 100% how much ever he can. And in terms of, I might tell you this, that it's been so strange that last year, just after I got married, I have traveled so much that I've not traveled in my past Srishti history. So he's been just teasing me upon that. Are you traveling because you got married? I've had like 8 projects which were out of station.
You have to set your equations right. So you have to know where your priorities are and then work accordingly. Now that we are away from family, she's got a lot of time for herself to give to her career. As well as, she does whatever is required for, let's say, household stuff, what we, expect women to take care of, because I always believe that, every individual has its own responsibility, and if both fulfill their own responsibilities at their own domains, things work out pretty smoothly.
You don't feel that her role is to look after all your needs? Do you feel that ever?
Yes, actually, back of my mind. But sometimes I think, that it's like over-expecting, because I know she's caught up with her own part of work that she has to. As a man, probably I do expect, but I do understand that, sometimes if she cannot, then probably I have to step in and do my own, whatever work is required for myself. And it's a kind of challenge for me sometimes, because thinking about it, sometimes, once you are into that background, once you have seen that, how a father works and a mother works in a house, and suddenly you see your wife doing something different.
Tuba.com